Stream status is now excellent instead of just good. That seems like a good sign.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we have to be like in the turf gameplay to see if it works.
Yeah, yeah. I'm starting up Splatoon now. Let's fucking go.
Now we've had tech issues for so long. Now everyone left.
Yeah. Fucking sick of my shit. Me being a shit tier streamer.
Yeah, maybe this Rassicus person isn't such a good streamer after all.
Damn, took you that long to figure out.
Yeah, fuck Rassicus.
Stupid. Alright. Let's watch the news.
By the way, did you know that like Pretendo actually even recreated the Miiverse?
I have noticed that when I go on the when I'm in the Wii main menu, I do see what looks like Miiverse posts. It's kind of beautiful.
I don't know. I didn't see if the post showed up in game as well for you on the Plaza, or if you need an account for that, like a separate account or something. I don't remember how this worked.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually getting like Miiverse posts, maybe because it's like disabled in the core Splatoon. Does Miiverse posting work? It does work.
Okay, because for me, like I see like posts in the Plaza as you would when Miiverse was still around.
Let me see.
Oh, maybe you just deactivated that in your game settings, probably.
I was literally just checking my gamepad. It says I do have Miiverse display on still. Let me hide it and then let me show it again and see if that works.
I mean, it's probably not that important to like get lost in it again, but maybe you have to like open the Miiverse tab and like I don't remember if you had to activate it for your account or something. I may be talking shit, but
I don't know. It's fine.
Not that important for now.
Not that important. We got a fucking game. Let's see if this works. I think how it works is like one person joins battle and then you can join someone who's already in battle.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can go ahead and join then.
All right, and then you can try to join me.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, you have to wait until I finished one battle and you're just gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm. The people have waited long enough. Okay, there is room in the lobby. Hop in. Cosmic Squidton.
I accidentally pressed the fucking button to like get the description for Turf Ward. Now I can skip it. Okay.
No. Oh no.
No, I'm done.
Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. Hop in. Hop in. Hop in.
Shit. I got an error code. Try again.
What is up, Raska's Nation? Super! I haven't seen Super around in a while. Lil Skinny, level 1. Lil Skinny Penis.
Yeah, I keep getting an error code that says unable to connect to partner's device, as the partner did not respond.
What the hell?
Very cool.
Very cool. Okay. The room has filled up.
Yeah, you can probably just go ahead and I can, just so there's like nothing happening in your stream, I can just Google the error code and see if there's something I can do.
Alright. Good luck.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna give you emotional support.
Emotional support. Entertain the chat. How are you playing Splatoon 1? The servers, I thought the server shut down. The servers did shut down. I am using Pretendo, and I went out of my way and modded my Wii U just yesterday. It took a little while, but it wasn't too hard. It just took some reading and Googling. And also like $30, because I didn't have an SD card, or I had no SD card, and I had no SD card reader on my PC, so I had to go out and buy both of those things. But yes, if you have an SD card, Wii U modding is very well documented. Yes, I did use Aroma to mod this bad boy.
I also had to basically redo all the modding for my Wii U because I first modded my Wii U like, I think the moment I got the Switch, which was like 2017. And back in the day, we didn't have these like newfangled aroma methods to mod the console, so I still did like the CBHC route, which is like you had to purchase like a cheap game. Like most people used the like Brain Age game, I think was the title in the US. And then on top of that, you had to install like the homebrew that like actually booted you into the custom firmware, and like it was much more complicated and not as good. And like then after that, the new method just came around, and like new homebrew was only made for like the new technology, and basically I felt like a fucking boomer with like my age-old setup.
You're a real modding, like, old head.
Yeah.
Cosmic says, I always either been too lazy or scared would mess something up, so I just did the non-mod method. Yeah, modding it was really not that hard. You just have to be able to read and follow instructions. It's very well documented and I think very safe these days. Like, your chances of breaking your shit are pretty damn low. Mine went off without a hitch. And you can also back up your saves. I want to try... Should I battle again, or should I hop out and join a new room for you to join into? Are you still trying to figure out your shit?
You can do one more. I'm still troubleshooting this.
Alright.
Because this might be something that I have to like fix with my internet connection.
I should take a photo to be like, hi, twitter.com. Hop on Splatoon with me.
Hop on Sploon.
Hop on Sploon. thought about modding my 3DS, but I would have to get another SD card for that.
It's surprisingly easy to mod your Nintendo 3DS.
So I've heard. I remember this is something I've been wanting to do, but I've always just been like, oh, I have to get an SD card, and then I just always forget to get an SD card, and then I get distracted by 5 billion other things. But you know what, maybe I should just go and mod my 3DS so I can, I don't know, game on the go. Certainly, I feel like it would be better for me than just being on my fucking phone when I'm out and about and bored. Oh, memories, memories. When I would play Splatoon 1, I had really bad internet in Hawaii. I would always play my Carbon Roller Deco like I am now, and whenever I would do the Seeker Rush, without fail, I would get disconnected. So fucked up.
God, we had like when I first got Splatoon, it was like just 1 year after like my family got the first like actual like landline internet connection. Like before that we had like before that our only internet connection was like a fucking netbook computer. If some of you all still remember what that even is. Like for a while in the around the 2010s there was like a class of laptop that was like a really bad laptop that was called netbook, and they used to sell these with like a SIM card for internet, so you basically had mobile internet with that thing. And for ages we had like this terrible data plan with like 5 gigabytes of data per month, and that was like our internet from 2009 to 2014, until I was finally to like persuade my mom to be like, hey, can we get like actual usable internet at some time?
Oh my god. We have a similar internet history, except from 2009 to 2012, maybe early 2013, I had fucking dial-up.
Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't experience I didn't have to experience that, thankfully.
Like dial-up on like I was saying this on my other stream, but like having to do dial-up on like a more modern internet in the 2010s, that was like child abuse.
Yeah.
That was child abuse. It's because I lived out in the jungle. I lived out in the fucking jungle. We were only able to get like a pocket router thing, like a little pocket Wi-Fi thing, in like 2013 or something, and that was like marginally more usable. But yeah, no, I had dial-up, and it was horrible for a few years, and it was so upsetting because I lost the ability to play on Club Penguin because the internet was so bad. I was so before...
Now that's truly heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was
to not be able to go into Club Penguin.
Yeah, no, it was really sad. The only time I could play on Club Penguin was like if I could on the school computers, or like if I'd go to a friend's house, I would use the fuck out of their internet. Yeah, it's like I couldn't play like. Sorry, but yeah, I couldn't play like any of my Wii games online. Like I couldn't play like Mario Kart online or like Smash Bros online if I wanted to. During those years, I just played a shit ton of Mario Kart Wii and Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and just Pokemon offline. At least I could get Bulbapedia pages to work a little bit. And I would also Cerebi too. I could get Cerebi.net to work, which is the Pokemon news site. I'm saying this because I know you're not a Pokemon head.
Yeah.
But like YouTube was like inaccessible. my only YouTube access was I had an iPod Touch, and I'd bring that to school, and I'd steal the school Wi-Fi. Like this was when I was in middle school, and that was my only way of watching YouTube poops.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I also I basically started watching YouTube poop like the moment we got our first PC. Like in 2009. I was watching poops I probably shouldn't have at that age, but like that was life on the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was, even though I didn't have to endure dial-up, like having 5 GB of data every month was like you I mostly used up all the data in like the first 2 weeks, and then it was like 2 painful weeks until like the next month with like fucking
Just throttle.
droplets of data is refilled so I can watch a couple of YouTube videos again. Because the speed was dropping like so low that you couldn't really watch videos after using up your data. I used to use YouTube downloaders to like wait
Yeah.
hours to download YouTube videos, so just so I could then watch them like in one piece, because otherwise like it doesn't always fully load just by waiting on the website. And, like which is also a cool thing, because now I have like a time capsule because I still kept all those downloads, and I have like a massive folder of like hundreds of videos I downloaded
That's awesome.
back when I was like 10 years or something, when I was like 10 years old, and I have all the videos I was watching back then.
Oh my god. It's kind of awesome though. I know, yeah, the way I got my YouTube fill. Oh right, the Pocket Wi-Fi. I think that had a monthly 2 GB limit for a household of
Oh God.
4 people, because it was me and my sister.
Mm.
We were both like starving for internet.
Yeah.
It was like some insanely low limit, and then like our dad would like get mad at us for like using up the internet, but it's like two. It was like 2 gigs or something. It was fucking
Yeah,
nothing.
that's like even worse than five.
It was miserable.
Also, you can leave after this match because I might have fixed something.
All right. Also, Cosmic is sending me a. Oh, I barely won that one. Cosmic is sending me a friend request. Here, let me see what the. Oh, let me read chat. Dial-up was still common in Brazil in the 2000s up until 2011, 2011, 2010, 2011. Yeah, no, that was. I was not in Brazil, but I was just in very very rural Hawaii, and that was pretty much the only option out there, just like that deep out in the jungle, was fucking dial-up. I was indeed in the trenches. I want to join you, but I'm at Olive Garden. I've never actually been to an Olive Garden. All right, let me see.
Oh, actually, I think you could open like a private battle just so I can test if the connection works, so we don't
Oh
have
yeah,
like
yeah,
to
yeah.
wait until you finished another battle.
Let's see if this works. All right. Okay. Okay, now it's like on stream. You can see how the friend request thing was fucking up. I think I have to like restart my console to get it to work. Oh
Now
no.
it's leaked. Yeah, if
Oh no. Everyone can see.
probably gonna have to restart it again.
Yeah, I might have to restart my console.
We had like a whole thing where we thought we fucked something up because like I sent a friend request to Rassicas, and when they tried to accept it, like I just showed up with like 3 question marks, just like Cosmic did, and then they tried to send a request to me as well, and then for a time, like I was there 2 times, and we had to like continuously restart our consoles for the friend display to like refresh until it actually displayed the way it should.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Okay, you know, it would be nice if I could take more friend requests from viewers who have like Pretendo fully set up and everything. But it looks like I might have to restart my console every time I add someone.
Yeah.
So, um, fuck. Well, my NNID is Rassica's, which is very, very easy to have figured out. So, whatever. I guess I'm going to restart the console and see if, if I can get Cosmic to join in. Alright. It's okay. The stream will not be offline. Black screen. Do. Restart. I am using Inge.
Inge?
Inge. It sounded like I said Inge. Inke.
Oh, it's the messages after booting the console, right? Confused for a second.
Mm-hmm. Inge. The whole apartment copium with the Splatoon startup screen.
Honestly, this screen probably like started my obsession with like wanting to have apartments in the game. I mean, it probably did for a number of people.
Oh yeah. It's Peem.
It's Peem.
Alright, I have to watch. Huh? Am I offline? Come on.
Actually, I'm gonna create a private room that you can join. Maybe
Okay.
that also helps.
Alright, we'll try that.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is definitely some like NAT bullshit, which is always like dependent on your stupid ISP. So I hope we can get this worked out.
You are able to get online at least, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Hold on 1 second, I have to take off my headphones for a moment. Okay, just had to take off my...
Ink Gay describes Splatoon very well.
It really does. Ink gay. Splatoon 1 internet troubleshooting is part of the nostalgia. Ooh, there was a period of there was a period of like 6 months or something. It was a good few months where Splatoon just I could not get Splatoon to like connect. I think this was during the same period of time where using the Seeker Bomb Rush would just disconnect me from the round. I had to like call my ISP and like do some fucking bullshit like that to get Splatoon to work properly. But it was like for several months. Like I
Yeah.
would get disconnected from about more than half of the rounds that I would play. It was like unplayable. It's fucked up. Okay, I see that you are joinable. Let me see if I can join you in a private round. Joining private battle. This is taking a while to join this private battle.
Yeah,
Insert
that
that
doesn't
art
look
of
good.
insert that art of your Splat 1 ink soda getting pulled away from S plus. Yeah, no, that was literally from I did have a drawing I did. Oh my god. Failed to connect a partner's device. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the same issue I got when I tried to connect to you.
That is bad interesting. Are you able to join regular matches?
I can try that. I can try that soon. Can you try opening a private room for yourself? And then I'll try
Yes.
to enter that.
I will try that. I wouldn't mind doing
Tech
private
issue
rooms.
stream.
Yeah, tech. Yeah, yay.
My favorite type of stream.
We're spending more time doing fucking tech support than actually playing the damn game.
Yeah, I get the same issue. I'm gonna try playing a regular battle. Meanwhile, you can continue for now.
Let me.
Okay, interesting. The problem happens even if I try to join a regular battle, which didn't happen last time I tried to play. So this definitely is a problem on my side.
Okay, that is not good.
Yeah, I mean you can go on for now. I'm gonna stay here and like try some more troubleshooting, and maybe I get it fixed before you're done streaming.
Yeah, there we go. Well, you can hang out and call, so we can.
Yeah.
It'll be entertaining.
Yay.
Yay! Oh yeah. On screen right now. This is something I drew. I have another. There's another image I'm thinking of copy that if you could find it. I connection's unstable because yeah, my internet was so bad in the Splatoon 1 days. I have another one where my inkling is just like raging over, just absolutely raging over all the connection unstable warnings. Okay. Wait, what is this that I'm looking at here? Browser 3, okay. Yes, here it is, here it is. Here, let me open this up. One moment. Yeah. This was my rage. You can tell this the way this is drawn. This really dates it back to like 2016. Good lord. What a time. What a time. Alright, I'm going to try and join a regular battle. Cosmic, if you're here, if you're able to join, we could try that. That's usually a NAT traversal issue. Enabling UDP port 5800 to 5809 allows NAT traversal to continue. I assume this is advice for you, RD.
Yeah, I tried that. Like, I already tried going into my router settings and like basically, the way this works in my router, I cannot. You can only forward port spans of like 255s at a moment, and Nintendo always recommends to like forward every fucking port, which like isn't even possible on my router. Which you can. I know that you can like activate the the DMZ, which I tried as well, which should like be another way to forward all ports, but that also didn't help. I just now realized that I didn't set up static IPs for my Wii U, which I'm doing now, which hopefully could fix this issue.
Hopefully. God, Splatoon 1 is so ugly, I miss her. Do not call this queen ugly. She's beautiful. Honestly, I love the ink in Splatoon 1.
I'm gonna say that was an endearing ugly.
It's an endearing ugly. I hope so.
I just love the way how in the first 2 Splatoon games the mouths of the Inklings had like these weird like edges to them when they laugh. I always found it kind of cute, which like it doesn't look like that anymore in Splatoon 3.
They're weirdly round mouths.
I don't know, their faces just looked so scrunkly in the first 2 games.
Oh yeah. And I love the mouth shapes in Splatoon 3 are like ugh. Like it's all like weird and rounded.
Yeah.
I was like truly like obsessed with playing Splatoon 1 when that game was new for me. I first got Splatoon on my birthday in 2016. So it was my 17th birthday is when I first picked up Splatoon for myself. And I think it was because I had heard it from... a friend of mine was like making like Splatoon OCs and shit, and I was like, I want in on this. This game looks so cool, I want in on this. But I didn't have a Wii U, but I got a Wii U for my birthday, so that was when I was finally able to get Splatoon.
Yeah, to the other chat member that was trying to help. It's probably I like 99% I do have CGNet with my dumbass shitty ISP, which I guess I could at some point like ask them if they can get me like a global public IP address. But I mean, I was able to play Splatoon 1 online before. And my internet settings, like my internet in itself, definitely didn't change between then. Which again, I'm just hoping it was the fact that I didn't set up static IPs in my Wii U internet settings. Starting the game right now and trying again.
Why did the lobby just like completely empty out? That's weird. Reading chat. Did you be off because I left? I left because spoilers. Connection has been lost. Oh my god, bro.
Well, did I just remotely brick your console?
You just remotely bricked my console. There we... Well, there's those connection errors. Let me read the chat. I was asked if did I beat Off? Yes, I did beat the main story of Off last night, and I was thinking about streaming again, like either like tonight, if I'm not like too burnt out from this, or tomorrow night, to do some post-game stuff, or like bonus stuff. Connection has been lost. I joined the room that you got deleted from. This is so fucked up.
Yes, I can join battles now.
Oh shit! I see you are joinable now. Are you able to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and join.
No, I can't. You can't leave, but you could try to join me, I guess.
I could try to join you. Okay. Please wait.
If you're getting the error that I got before now, I'm gonna be so mad.
That'd be really funny.
I just passed it on to the next person.
Yeah. Pass it from like halfway around the world, bro. It's fucked up. Can I wait? Does Squid Beats I can change the music, yeah. Cannot connect to your device.
Yeah. Also, there aren't. It looks like there aren't any other players showing up for me, so I guess it doesn't work for me after all.
Shit. Alright, let me see if I can join Cosmic's room. Oh wait, okay, I forgot that it just does that instead of putting you in a waiting room like it does in Splatoon 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's
That's fucked up. You know what, maybe I could change my... Should I change my weapon? I've played a lot of Carbon Roller Deco. Luna Blaster, I didn't get into playing Luna Blaster until, I played a little bit of it in Splatoon 1, but I didn't really get into it until Splatoon 2, like, maybe a year or so into Splatoon 2. I started playing Luna, and I was like, oh wait, I really like this. But before then, I was just a pure Carbon Roller. Ink Brush, I played quite a bit of Ink Brush. Kelp Splatter Scope, I played a lot of. Yeah, I played all three ink brushes I played. Never liked Dynamo. Some weapons have just 0 points on them. Fuck Hydra, never liked Hydra. A little bit of other blasters. Aerospray. When the hell did I play? I have no memory of playing a total of 70,000 points on the 2 E-liters, but I guess I did. 300,000 points on Junior. I don't really... I guess I did play Junior, I guess. And Zap. That's quite a bit. I played so much Turf. I probably played more Turf in, like, Splatoon 1 than I did, like, in later games. No, it's a lie. I probably played quite a bit of Turf in Splatoon 2. I main Aerospray to the guillotine with you. What if I tried Kelp Splatter Scope?
I just restarted my console.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that was necessary for my updated internet settings to fully work. I'm gonna try one more time, and then after that, I saw the chat member trying to help mention that I could try using a VPN, which wouldn't be that difficult for me to do because I already have a subscription for a VPN service. So I'd only have to look into how I can how I can do this for the Wii U console. I'm just gonna work on this in the background, and again, like, maybe I can still join for a couple of battles.
Alright. I like how I'm seeing a lot of the same names in these lobbies. There's only a handful of people on. It's kind of beautiful. There we go. Hi, Cosmic. Favorite Splatoon 1 special? Well, I liked my Seeker Rush. I remember the first time I encountered Kraken, I was like, oh my god, this is like the strongest and coolest thing ever. And then I just couldn't, like, any weapons that had Kraken, I was just, like, not very good at it. I think except for, like, the one ink brush. We're on the same team, Cosmic, wow! Let me go up here. Let me see if I can still snipe. Oh shit. Oh my god, jump scare, jump scare. Oh god. I'm playing like ass right now. Oh my god, bro. Maybe this would be better on Triggerfish.
I could bet that because of the anniversary, there's probably much more people online now.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Thank you. Okay. I haven't gotten a single snipe. This is really sad. Oh, at the very last second. There we go. Arden's connection being shit is so German coded.
Okay, yeah, that's funny. It's true.
It's true.
Internet is really bad here, but in this case, it's not technically the speed, but like the shitty configuration that we have to live with here.
It's fucked up.
I am working on a solution right now, though, so don't lose Job.
Job. Yeah, no, I hate that you can't change weapons without backing out either. I wouldn't mind, since I'm playing like pure ass with this splatter scope, I wouldn't mind hopping out after this round. Any S1 map you'd want to see back in S3? Well, I think all the ones that I wanted to see back came back. Like, I wanted Flounder Heights, and that came back. I like what they did with Bluefin, kind of. Actually, I never really was a huge Bluefin fan in Splatoon 1. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Because I'd always get, like, bodied by, like, E-leaders. What other Splatoon 1 maps? Oh, Urchin Underpass, that was also a surprising addition. I wish Anchovy came back. I think Anchovy is alright. I think Splatoon 1 Anchovy is kind of fun and also, like, crazy. Flutter Heights came back in a body bag with its legs chopped off. This is true. And with a more fucked up ghost. Do you think Salt Spray deserves to come back? I remember I wanted it to come back as like a Salmon Run stage, but... Ugh. You know, Urchin in Splatoon 3 is nice. It has a lot of the same feel, but I feel like Mahi in Splatoon 3 does not have the same feel at all. Alright. I feel like this weapon I'm playing right now, I think I'd only like really play it if it was like bluefin or like a nice like sniping stage is on. Ooh, almost died. Gotcha. Oop. Alright, there's no ouch button. I missed my ouch button.
Ouch.
Ouchies. I remember being confused by the come on button because I thought it was, oh, I didn't know that someone was there. Yeah, I was confused by the come on button because I thought it was like an exasperated come on and not like, this way. It wasn't until it was translated to this way later on I was like, oh. That's what it is. Okay, now I'm actually sniping. Where is everyone? Oh, they're at our base. I was not paying attention to the map until the last second. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to quit the round to, change weapons. I'd like to change out weapons. Let me try S1 Luna. What fucking gear do I have? This hat looks so chopped. No, we'll do this. Pretend outfits are so chopped. Yeah. Alright, I am joining a new... Whoops. Didn't mean to press the B button. Alright, I am joining a new regular match. Play some squid beats. I think I normally just use the squid beats on the Wii U just to listen to music. I'm actually really, really bad at rhythm games.
Yeah, same. I'm just back in the day I was just hammering on the buttons because like to freestyle it.
Squid beating off on stream.
He's pulling squid out.
What is preferable about Splatoon 1, or is it just cause no Switch? It's because it's Splatoon 1's anniversary, baby.
Yup.
Yup.
It's like the only time
Oh no.
in the year
Am I getting
we're still playing
disconnected?
this game.
Why? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna... Oh, yep, there we go. Disconnected. There we fucking go. Oh, God. God damn it. Good old Splatoon 1. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Pretendo's acting up. Okay, I guess I will play... Should I play around? I will play around, and then I will... Maybe, should I leave said round afterwards? Guess I'm making a new Pretendo account. RIP. Wearing the filthy hat. I am wearing the filthy hat. I thought the Splatoon servers weren't up. They aren't. This is Pretendo. Hello, Sebas. I recognize that name. Alright, let's see how Luna Blaster plays in 1. It's been way too long. The animation is cute. It's like fireworks. Oh. Okay. Go. It would be really beautiful to get enough people to play, like, ranked on here.
Oh, that'd be funny, yeah.
Oh god. Right behind me. Alright, I think I am going to... I'm going to hop out of this room and make a fresh room.
Okay,
that
I just
communication
I
error.
just I just finished maybe successfully setting up a VPN for my Wii U. I'm gonna try joining something again.
Alright, I will make a fresh room, so... Anyone in stream who wants to join can try and join at the same time as me. Okay, I will start the room.
I'm just gonna hope for the best and just try to directly join your new room. Please, please, please.
Room filled.
Okay, it immediately said it was full.
Yeah, the room filled up. Yeah, shit. I guess I'll try to, after this, I'll hop out and... Oh, found the room. I'll just, like, keep on hopping. Oh, someone's hacking.
Yeah, never mind. I just tried to start a normal match, and it also didn't work. So
Damn. I had a moment of like, oh shit, the ink rail. There's no ink rail here. That was in Splatoon 2. Oh, the Squid Girl set. Shit. In the water. My friend fought one of the Octoling hackers in Splatoon 1 and got the save data wipe. That's fucked up. I've played a few... I remember playing a few, like, hacked rounds in Splatoon 1. I remember playing one, this was, like, when the servers were about to shut down, where, like, there was someone who was, like, fucking, like, flying across the screen. Like, ink color hacks are fun. Level -9! That's new. That is so funny. Level -9. Alright, I'm hopping out of this room. Making a freshie. In a minute here. Do I want to play... I think I'll just, like, change my weapon out a lot if I'm going to be just, like, hopping out and hopping back in. I think I'll kill my wrist if I play Ink Brush. Or you know what? Maybe I do like Luna. Alright, I am starting a new room. I'll put that in chat too. Since there's a little bit of delay. Okay, and I just joined a full room. I think it's the same room that I was in. I would like to play with Cosmic. No, yeah, it did show up as level 1 for me, but yeah, level -9 is so funny. I think Cosmic joined the room I'm in as soon as he left. I think there's probably like just 2 Splatoon lobbies happening right now. There's just 2 Splatoon lobbies on Earth right now. Proton's so bad in the match got reduced to level -9. Name Splatoon after Japanese marine biologist Splatuhiko Tuna. Hashtag real Splatoon lore. I gotta make a video like called like Splatoon lore facts you didn't know, and it's all just like completely absurd shit that just completely made it up. I don't really like triggerfish. April Fool's Day idea. Yeah, no, I should write that down. I think that would be pretty funny. Gotcha. Did not get ya. Kingfish die in water because they're made of salt and sugar. There we go. What are some other obscure Splatoon facts? And by obscure, I mean literally just made it up. Mr. Grizz is the god tier table turf player, and all the card packs in Alterna were duplicates that were duplicates that Mr. Grizz tossed away. Sure. Alright, hopping out of the round. I think. I'm gonna hop out and see... Can I join Cosmic? Let me see. I'll back out and try join you again. Okay. Good luck. Mr. Grizz has a Grubhub account because there's so many food tickets in Alterna. I'm like struggling to think of... What do you mean I don't have an internet connection? What the fuck are you saying?
I wonder if Pretender actually has some issues because there's too many people now.
Yeah, there's actually people playing. My job deadass gave us IRL Krusty Sean tickets. How are you playing Splatoon 1? It's Pretendo. Okay. Started. Okay. And another full room. God damn it. And it's Camp Triggerfish again. God damn it. Trying to join your room while you're streaming isn't the move, lol. Yeah, no, Cosmic, I want to try... Oh, I want to join your room and see if that works. I could also just be getting unlucky, because I'm just happening to join full rooms. Can you stop shooting me? Getting a message asking what is Pretendo. You can look this up. It is, open source, I take it? Like, open source, like, servers, like, for the Wii U after the online shutdown. And if you want to know how to access it, yeah, Google it. You can do it with or without hacking. Will the deep sea rave count as lost media because there's no footage of the event? I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was ever confirmed or denied if it was recorded in universe. It probably was recorded in universe.
Yeah, I was about to say, it would only be lost media in universe if there actually was no recording in it of it in the Splatoon world.
And it's definitely not lost media in our world because, like, it's not something that was ever made. Like, they never put this in the game.
It's not lost media, it's media that has never been made.
It's unmade media. Unmakes your media. Make like a media and get lost. Potential media! Most concerts would count as lost media, no? No, there's recordings of, like, all the concerts. Unless you're asking, like... Unless you're, like, making a joke about it, then... Okay, yeah. If you're I assume you're making a joke about this, but yeah. No, concerts are not... concerts are not lost media, because there are recordings of them. Guys, did you know I went to a Splatoon concert? I don't think real-life events count as media until they become media. These are some insane sentences that we're producing. Alright, Cosmic, if you want...
Is your life media?
Is my life lost media? Because I wasn't streaming it.
Am I media?
Am I media? Alright, Cosmic, if you want to try and join a room, I will try to join you. Hopefully it's not full. Yeah, Artie, I hope you can get your Splatoon multiplayer working. So I think it would be fun to do, like, private battle of just, like, stage exploration or something like that. I don't know.
That would be fun, too.
Now I'm getting an error. Shit.
I mean, I do remember we did this with Yume.
We did, like, years ago, yeah.
A while back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why it's not working anymore for me.
It's fucked up.
I'm still working on something, so maybe... I'm just gonna hope.
There we go. Yeah, hopefully you can get it figured out by this weekend.
We were planning anyways to. I mean, I guess I'm breaking NDA now, but we were
Yeah.
planning anyways to have a stream with Cosmic
Yes.
in a couple of days.
Alright, finally we're in a room. Do you know any tactics to get better at Splatoon 1? Cranky's advice, get good. Oh my god, bro. Okay, congrats to Lunary Hughes for getting Pretendo figured out. Maybe you can snipe my room. They should re-release Splatoon 1. I don't think they should.
And I never really understood this take. Like, why?
Why?
If anything, it would be cool if they like. I was always hoping that they would make an update for Splatoon 3 where they just carry over the hero mode from Splatoon 1. And like instead of just blocking off the entry in the at the Inkopolis Plaza, you can just play through memories or some shit of
Yeah,
like
that
the
would be...
events.
Yeah, that would be really cool. But, like, porting the online of Splatoon 1, it's like, there's no fucking way. It's because it's... Like, it's objectively, objectively, it's like a worse... I guess a worse version, and they have been, like, constantly updating the Splatoon experience. Like, there's no squid roll, or... I do like squid roll, but they don't have it. And of course, no playable octolings, etc., etc. Like, I just don't see a reason for them to port Splatoon 1, except for, like, maybe the story mode. Gotcha. Ooh, the stages are gonna change in like 10 minutes.
Maybe it's something better then.
I think... let me check the stage rotations. What are the rotations? The next rotation is going to be Arowana and Black Belly.
I like Arowana.
Arawana's fine. I will continue battling.
Yeah, my VPN settings apparently took a while until they activated. Now it looks like they should be active. And for a short while my Wii U didn't have internet, and now it connected again. So it looks like this should now be the VPN connection. And if this doesn't work, I think I'm not gonna make any more false hopes.
God. Well, hopefully, I'm hoping this works. I really do. It would be fun if you could join. Spoon cheats. Was Spoon Cheats the person who was negative level 9? They might have been.
Negative levels.
Yeah. think it was with them when I played when I got to the results screen of a previous round. They were like level -9.
Okay, watching the news.
The stream bitrate is a little low, by the way. Yeah, no, the bitrate was even worse. I don't have very great internet, and I tried increasing the bitrate a little bit, but I can't change the bitrate without completely restarting the stream again, which I do not want to do. So, I guess cope.
Copium.
Copium, and then maybe next time when I
Yeah,
stream, I'll fuck with
it works!
It works! Yes! 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 Let's fucking go!
Okay, I'm gonna... Just so they don't ban me for leaving, I'm gonna play this one battle with randos, and then... we can hopefully have some fun.
Yes. Thank God. Yeah, I'm ready for a different map rotation. Wait, what the fuck? I just noticed there... Oh, that was the hacks person. I just looked up and I saw, like, what the hell was that thing that I got killed by? Big Ball, Spec... I don't know.
Big
It was
ball.
just like an internal... It looked like an internal name. Big Balls, Spec Adjust 02.
Okay, but now we're missing like one person to join.
Yeah, well, I guess rotation is going to be soon.
Yeah. I hope this doesn't mean it only worked for a second for me.
Squished by Big Ball Spec. Now the icon for it keeps changing. They have a dynamo, and before it was a ink brush icon, and now it was like the Heavy Splatling remix. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yes, another person joined. Oh my god, it works.
Finally!
Thank god. Now I just have to hope that my Wii U gamepad battery doesn't run out, because it just got red.
Oh boy. You should charge... Maybe you should
And
charge
I can't...
it.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna after this, but I didn't have time to get the charger now.
Alright, well I guess after that round you can charge it. Yeah, level -9. Alright, I'm going to rejoin this, play it till the end of rotation, and then once the new rotation starts, then we can try to play together, Artie.
God, I'm so happy right now. And finally a use case for my VPN.
Thank God.
Yeah, like, besides the obvious.
YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why is YouTube now asking me why am I not signed in? What the fuck do you mean I'm not signed in? Oh my god. What is going on? Alright, did my... Okay, is my stream functioning still? I just had to, like, refresh it. Okay, it looks like the stream's working still.
As fucked as Port Mackerel is, I still kind of miss it in Splatoon 3. In a weird way, I always liked the map.
Yeah, I mostly liked it because...
It's so unique.
Yeah, I liked it for, Seekers.
Yeah. Also, it's like, this is like the most Call of Duty style map layout I feel like in the game. You don't really see it with other maps.
Yeah. Like all, like, the corridors and shit. My Walleye Warehouse is kind of fun, though. And also kind of corridory. There we go.
I won my first match. Nice.
Hooray. Are you using your old, like, Splatoon save? Like, were you able to port your save data over?
Yeah, I'm using my original
Nice.
save.
Nice.
I mean,
nice.
you can just copy that over with like the homebrew tools, so that isn't that difficult. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Okay. We're going to win this one. Alright. Figure out how to get a Switch 2 before Raiders. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I've been meaning to get one.
I'm so glad that I got the Switch 2 at launch because I knew, even though I knew I didn't really have any games I wanted to play at launch, I just knew I wanted to get it out of the way so I don't have to like fork over $500 at once like a week before Riders launches.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like
try.
we didn't know of Riders when the console launched, but like only for the off chance that like some new Splatoon game launches or like something I want to play on the Switch too. I just thought let's get it out of the way. I'll make it something to drink as well.
All right, I might pause to get something to drink too. It's like I do have the money for a Switch 2. I almost went and got one yesterday, but I like fucking forgot. I was sent a deal on eShop gift cards, but I did ask, like, just forgot. I got distracted with some other bullshit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm especially glad I already have the Switch 2 because I'm like giga broke right now, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to afford it for like the next 4 months or something.
Fucked up. Yeah, it's like I've spent a lot of money lately just from being in Japan. But
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, I have to get a Switch 2, and you know what? Tax write-off, it's fine.
True.
All right, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get water real quick. Whoa, ah. Oh my god, bro. I just knocked over my microphone. Okay. Okay, getting my water.
Good noise.
All right. Squid ass. Yeah, what if we tried ranked? That would be funny. I don't even know what the ranked mode is right now.
I think I'm fine with a couple of
Oh yeah,
turf battles for now.
this guy hates ranked. Oh, it's tower control.
hate it.
Oh. Arowana Mullen Black. Alright, I want to switch back to my carbon roller. Fun fact about the Luna Blaster. It is shaped like this because this was actually like the placeholder was just like a few circles, and the developers were like attached to that, and they just made that basically the final design of the weapon. That is a real Splatoon fact, by the way. Not some shit I made up. Alright, I am rejoining. Is Minecraft Creeper also just like a placeholder thing that was like made final because they liked it?
No, it's full again.
No!
Man, this sucks so much. I don't know how quickly you're supposed to like join this. And like the fact it doesn't even queue you up, like how does Nintendo even expect you to join friends?
That's fucked up. Thank God they changed the friend joining system into because yeah, this is awful. We don't need a Splatoon 1 port. Also, that Luna Blaster info, that was, that is something from the Tower Records exhibit, which I've been wanting to go back. I've had the idea of, like, maybe, like, making a video, like, where I, like, go through all, like, the little information blurbs of that Tower Records exhibit. Because I think that would be fun. But I'd have to, like, I have to go and, like, translate all that shit. But there is, like, some...
Yeah, I was gonna say, in your last video, did you have some new bits you translated from that?
Yes, the Krusty Sean's planned death was something that I found while I was looking through that Tower Records exhibit for, while researching a different entry, as well as, the info about Octoling Pearl. That was also, like, something that I found while I was, like, writing the script for the video.
Whenever you find something new with that, you can definitely send these translations to me as well, so I definitely want to add that to the website as well.
Oh yeah, you should make like a section on the Splatoon Lore Inc. for like the Tower Records translations. That could be fun.
I mean, I already have, like, I think you already had like 2 bits, like entries from that exhibition on your Splatoon Lore main document. So whenever you have something new, like, I guess you can just add it. You could just add it to, like, your own Google Doc that you have set up.
I'll be real. I deadass forgot that I had a Google document for that.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe you forgot your own like crazy resource.
I know. I mean, I know. I mean, I remember like having my Splatoon lore document, but I just didn't remember like sharing within that document the tower, like any tower records translations. That was something I forgot I did. If that is what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Okay. The Krusty Sean thing was something I had never heard. Yeah, no one had ever heard the Krusty Sean thing. I thought it was so funny that I decided to just like keep it a secret from everyone. And I was like, you know what? People are going to find this out when I post the video. This is going to be my new video exclusive lore because I just thought it was so funny. Like, oh yeah, they were going to kill Krusty Sean. They were going to fucking kill him. And
with
that was
exclusive
real.
info like that, you should have made like the clickbaity title, like facts you definitely didn't know before.
Like yeah, exactly. Facts you've never heard about Splatoon because I read it in Japanese and then I just like never posted a translation or whatever. Should I hop out of the round?
You can stay in it, and I'm just spamming right now. So maybe it works better.
I'm gonna stay in and
yes, it worked.
Yay!
I guess the system tries to like squeeze you in if you stay in. I guess I have no idea.
I don't know. Oh yay, Cosmic got in. Hooray. Alright, let's stay in this room.
I guess it does work better if you stay in and then try to join, I guess.
I just realized I'm wearing the wrong gear, but that's okay. It doesn't matter.
I haven't fucking changed my gear like probably since I stopped playing Splatoon 1 regularly. I think I'm still rocking like full swim speed and run speed up stuff.
Yeah, I'm not in my... I'm in my Luna Blaster loadout. I'm not in my Carbon Roller loadout.
Oh yeah, and I'm using the Splash-O-Matic. That was basically my main weapon because it was like easy noob shoot weapon. And also the suction bomb special weapon is pretty good.
Hi, Cosmic.
Fuck, Cosmic splatted me.
I just killed Cosmic. Revenge.
Yeah, thanks for revenging me.
I don't know why I did that. That was stupid.
I'm so bad.
Oh, we were losing. I just looked down at the map. Lock in.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm sucking ass right now.
That's okay. It's
It's
about
probably not
having
just because
fun
Cosmic
and...
is on the other team.
Yeah. It's about having fun and being yourself.
Not again. Okay, someone else got Cosmic. Nice.
Yeah, I've been getting a little bit of lag as I play too. a lot of instances where I'm like, I shouldn't have gotten that kill. I did
Yeah,
not
I mean,
deserve
it's
that.
probably also because, like, I'm from Europe. Europe
I'm,
moments.
yeah, I mean, even before then, like when I was playing earlier, it was like, this is pretty laggy.
Why is there someone called Vern?
Who is this? Someone called Vern, like Verna. The Splatoon 3 gameplay looks off, but I just can't put my finger on it. Yeah, no, I wonder what it is.
Nice username.
Odd username. A lot of V names in here.
Vern and Vini.
Vini.
Or Veen.
Veen.
Wait. Okay, there's a hacker. They're like spamming nice before.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can get a username that long without hacking.
But it was the other guy who was doing the nice thing, not
Oh.
the person with the long username. Weirdly enough. Maybe they're both hackers.
Oh yeah, I did see. Oh yeah, there's someone on the other team with the Octoling goggles with the kelp. That's hacked.
Oh
gear.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider that.
Brother
Yeah, I think
May
the bomb
has-
rush, the bomb rush really does make the game lag.
Yeah, no, it does. I mean, that's how I would always get disconnected from my rounds. Way back when. Just doing Secret Bomb Rush just absolutely nukes this game. The hacker has their weapon set to propeller ink. What the fuck?
I got splattered by Vern.
Killed you.
And I can't get a single kill. I'm just gonna resort to the only thing I could ever do in Splatoon PvP, inking the corners.
There we go. An option that they've taken away from you with Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
That was the good thing about Splatoon 1. It was very easy, like with the stage sizes, to just hang back and paint in a corner.
I was wondering, like, why am I dying so much? Or right, this isn't Splatoon 3. I don't have to play as aggressive.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's actually stuff I can ink. Incredible. It's almost like that's the point of the game.
Wow. God, this ink color looks so yummy. This is like some Sunny D.
Yeah, the Splatoon 1 ink colors are so good.
Like with the way the ink is rendered plus the colors, it just looks so nice.
Yeah. This might get close or not.
What was that?
Well, somewhat close.
Level -6.
Nice.
Inklings
Oh
can
wait, I just
replay.
realized like I was the only one on the other team.
Rip. Well, marijuana mall, more like marijuana mall. Guys, isn't that funny? Because it's like weed. Is that funny? Is it weed funny, guys?
Sick reference to weed.
Just shooting like the seeker bombs like up the sides of these really steep ramps in Arowana Mall is like oh, that's nostalgic. This is my nostalgia bait. I remember when Splatoon 1, or when Splatoon 2 was announced and I saw the curling bombs, I was excited for them because I was like, oh, it's like Seekers almost, except it's actually like nothing really like Seekers.
Yeah. Seekers in spirit.
Seekers in spirit. Yeah, curling bombs are just they just kind of slide around. Hi, just saw your video a few days ago. I initially assumed that the drone theory could be debunked because the drone was visible on that old video, but you mean the drones in Splatoon 2 and 3, right? Okay, no, I mean, so I'm using that old footage as evidence for drone theory because it was present. Because there used to be drones in that pre-Splatoon 1 footage. And that's like, God, actually, do I even have the brain cells to explain this while I'm playing? Probably not. But no, I'm basically using the old footage as evidence for drone theory because the Splatoon team had thought about, they had considered drones being in a turf war as something that would help you back to spawn.
I did also hear of the drone. Like I did know the fact they had the drones in like the early builds, but as you explained that point on the iceberg video, like I already also had the idea like what if the camera you view the game through is actually the drone, and then that was actually the point you were going to, and I was like, I think that's actually a really cool idea.
Yeah, I've had this drone theory like for a while. Like for many years I was like, ooh, like when I was having to think about like how the fuck turf war works in universe. I had the thought of like, oh, what if there's just like drones to like just explain everything. So then
Yeah.
and it was based on that old footage which I had first seen back in think in 2021 is when I first learned about that old drone footage. But then when in Splatoon 3, when the photo mode thing came out, I think that was a post-launch update. I remember when that came out, I was like super excited, being like, "Holy shit! They have it's a camera drone. It's a fucking camera drone. Drone theory real."
I mean, with how gamified everything has to be during the battles for it to make sense, like having there be drones that just aren't displayed during battle, like, isn't even that far off, I think.
No, yeah, I'm a drone theory truther. I'm a drone truther.
Yeah. And you can make it like the Deltarune theorizers and like make a whole video out of that and just call it drone theory. Like that's some fucking dramatic thumbnail for it.
Sorry, the way
I
you
try to
said
speak
drone
20
theory.
minutes about it.
That's the way you said drone theory. It was really good.
This changes everything
This
about
changes
Splatoon.
everything. But yeah, I've had that drone 3 for a long time. I just had never had really talked about it in public. Oh, I did make long ago. I did make drawings of like how I would imagine like maybe how the drones could look like in universe. Like in my OC setting, the drones are real. Drone theory is real in my OC setting.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find
Pearl drone is the night.
Pearl drone is the night. I'm gonna have to go through
The battle starts, by the way, in case you checked out.
I see. Okay, I found a Discord message from 2022, from November 2022, of when the Splatoon 3 photo mode was announced on the Twitter account. And the message is just me taking that image and being like, points, drone, it's drone, and then linking the video of the drone beta. I was very excited about that.
And I really like instinctively pressing the ouch button whenever I'm dying, like even though it's not there.
Yeah, no, I keep doing that too. And booyah.
Shit.
Oh god. I'm getting fucking annihilated over here.
We're all in one team for once, and like, you immediately noticed we suck ass.
We're all on the same team, and I'm just like barely like conscious. I'm like, hold on, drones. Trying to get my fucking drone theory. Getting my drone theory footage. My screenshots to prove that I've had this theory for a really long time.
The true Splatoon lore theorizers are like on the lore grind even while they're playing.
Yup. Yeah, no, I've literally spent more hours of my life like researching Splatoon lore than actually playing the fucking game. And I've played a few thousand hours of Splatoon. But yeah, definitely even more time just like Big Ball Spec Adjust, killed by Big Ball Spec Adjust. Yeah, definitely even more time just like fucking like reading art books and like translating stuff and like writing my video scripts. And I think a good chunk of my playtime, well, I don't know how big of a chunk, but there's definitely a chunk of my playtime that is just how how would I say this? Just like doing stage exploration. Just like reconning stages and like taking screenshots.
I did that too a ton. I'm still so sad that you don't have the ability to like recon stages at night in Splatoon 3 because I did that a ton as well.
Can't even do that in Splatoon. Yeah, in Splatoon 3 it sucks that you can't do that. And then you can't go back and recon stages at night in these games unless you use hacks.
Yeah. You still turn it around. Nice.
Alright. Alright, let me see chat. Is there any place where you have your OCs and stuff? I want to know. I do have a Toy House page that has been neglected. Level -7. And level -9. Yeah, I need to fix up my Toy House page, as I've been saying for the past, like, couple years. I haven't, like, done, like, OC stuff in a hot minute. I've just been in the Deltarune mines with, like, most of my creative energy. What else? Is that a modded server you're playing on? I feel like we've been asked about. I should probably put that in the description. We are playing on Pretendo. We are playing on the Pretendo servers. Alright, oh shit, I was just gonna... Oh gosh, wait, image, you know what, this can wait. I don't think I have time. Oh, there are like 3 people in this lobby that are hackers.
Imagine Rassicus, like, during a competitive match in a tourney, like, on stage, starts researching Splatoon lore.
Yeah. You're not a
Sorry, that's more important.
Yeah, you're not a real Splatoon lore fan. Unless you just are willing to drop fucking everything. I still think about, our script deciphering adventures, like spending like hours and hours. That was like pure like lore cocaine. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
That shit was funny though.
It's probably also fueled like by the fact that we are like trying to escape like the horrors of Return of the Mammalians, and the scripts were like the thing that we were clamoring onto.
Oh, yes.
Try to ease the pain. But those were really fun days.
I still think about, like, the runic script adventures, like, trying to figure out that shit, and, like, we were both, like, on that shit, like, all day, and then it wasn't until, like, and then we find, like, Alizana's page, and then, like, I also, like, find a lead, too, like, the second you go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't, I think for much of the runic stuff, I wasn't there, sadly, but I still remember, like, my crazy moment was, like, discovering the serif script thing with the, like, the fact that we, like, first discovered that we can use gibberish strings.
Yeah, that was...
That were used by different, where, like, the same script is used for, like, the same string is used for different scripts. Like, being able to deduce, like, the script from that is, my English is too bad to put out the thoughts, but you know what I mean.
And also you're in the middle of playing Splatoon, it makes it very hard to, it's very, very hard to, think of words and sentences while playing Splatoon. As you could probably tell from my piss poor drone theory explanation while I was like in the middle of the round, I was like, I don't know how to use English anymore. I'm trying to game. Also, I think we're... I was gonna say I think
Yeah,
we're losing.
drone theory. Imagine a theory where you would, you say,
When if you
you would.
could see how far it looked more like. All right. There we go. Here's a drawing I did, I think in 2021, 2022 maybe. This one's old, but yeah, you can see that like the little screenshot of the drone.
Oh yeah, I remember that artwork.
Yes, my
That's
lobster
really
drone
cool.
idea. Um, but yes, I've been a long time
Also,
drone theory
bye,
chasers.
Cosmic.
Oh, all right. Goodbye, Cosmic. You will be missed.
I like the username spoonsheets.com.
Spoonsheets.com. I see I'm getting pinged in the lore Discord server in regards to uh, art book translation stuff. And I'm like, ooh, let me just like drop everything in the middle of this round to go check on
Oh.
that. Oh my gosh, there's so much that MK wants me to look over. Sasha, yes. I will have to do that after this. I say as I'm like looking at it right now, the grind never stops. The grind never stops. Okay, I'm minimizing Discord. Stop looking at it. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to update the... I think I need to update the species list. Because I had just, like, found out last night what species the Mikasako CEO guy is.
Oh yeah. What is he?
It's like a specific type of rockfish.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it, but yeah, I found that while
I was also
looking.
glad. I was also glad that you included that bit because I totally forgot to put like the bit with like the company onto the lore site. I definitely can do that now as well.
Oh yes. Ugh. I still wonder what the thought process behind the Jed eating Sean thing. Did someone really watch Sean and thought, yeah, I need this guy dead? No, like Krusty Sean is like the butt of like so many jokes like within the Splatoon team. It really feels like. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about that one Famitsu. It was a Kino Takahashi comic with Krusty Sean going to jail for selling like these crusty churros, but like only like 10% of the churro was like shrimp in it, and the rest was just like breading, and he got sent to jail for that.
That's hilarious.
Or there's like in the first art book, there's a whole thing about how they wanted to make Krusty Sean just a full-on like a fried tempura with legs, and you'd be like, no, I don't like dipping sauces. Don't eat me. I'm delicious. Like it was
Oh yeah, that one.
a
Yeah.
much more jokey of a character. Before they decided to make him a little bit more of a, I guess, down to earth, I guess, guy. More of an
Yeah.
actual guy than just like a caricature of a tempura shrimp.
Like that makes me wonder. Like I never mentioned that before, but like in one video I saw where Nogami was talking, I realized that like the voice of Sean kind of sounds like it could be sampled from Nogami's voice, and I wonder if like that's actually a cameo thing that Nogami did to like be in the game for one character, and maybe that's why they're like being so jokey with that
Wait,
character because it's supposed to be Nogami.
did you see a video that pointed that out, or are you saying that that was
No, it didn't point it out. There was just one video where like the specific cadence of like the speech from Nogami kind of reminded me like of the vocal bits from Sean. Like it sounded somewhat similar.
this is the new
And that
Splatoon
just made me
theory?
wonder if like Nogami actually put his voice for one of the characters in the game.
I feel like I would believe it. I would believe it. We'll never know the truth.
Yeah.
But I could absolutely imagine like some of these like voice blips just like for all the characters just being taken from the developers.
Yeah.
Like I have to wonder who Captain Cuttlefish is. Wait, I know there's like just one guy like on the sound team who did like the voices for like all the inkling like for the playable inklings and octolings.
Yeah. I would assume that that person probably like did most of the voices. But
Yeah.
maybe they could still have some of the other members of the team like voice some of the characters.
Yeah, who knows? Mystery. What's some other obscure Splatoon lore I know? Something else that I remember reading in the Tower of Records exhibit is that Mr. Grizz was like the very last character that they made. Like that
I think
dude.
they mentioned that in some interview as well, I think.
Yeah, that shit last minute.
Yeah, that's how it comes across playing the fucking Return of the Mammalian.
Yup.
I we need to malt about Return of the Mammalians.
We,
It's
we
like
need to mull about that on stream. Maybe we could save that for the Saturday stream.
yeah.
Because I'm sure if anyone is going to be mauling about Return of the Mammalians, it will be Cosmic.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. We gotta save up the rage for that stream.
Yep.
The blind Return of the Mammalians rage.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna be doing for that stream. Because if we've gotten our Splatoon 1 turfing out of the... I mean, we could do some more Splatoon 1 turfing if the stages are good.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't
We
mind
could
doing,
also
like...
do like some stage exploration stuff like we did with Yume once.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, stage exploration could be fun.
Yeah.
Even, like, stage exploration, like, within Octo Valley and Octo Canyon. And there's one stage, I don't remember what it's called. I'm not very good with remembering the names of all the... which level is which in the story modes. But I know there's one that I remember because there is a Plumeria tree, and I don't think this Plumeria tree model is used elsewhere. It's a stage with snipers, and I think the ink is like soda colored, like that soda blue color. It's an Octo Valley stage. Do you plan on playing Splat
I was
1?
looking.
Sorry, I was reading
Go
the
ahead.
chat. Chat says, do you plan on playing Splat 1 on stream more after this, or is this a one-time thing? Well, my problem before was I didn't have Pretendo set up until, like, literally yesterday. So I think, in theory, I could play Splatoon 1 more on stream if I got a hankering for it. So maybe I'll do this more in the future. But at the very least, though, me and Artie and Cosmic are hoping to do some sort of collaborative stream on Saturday. We're still trying to work out the details, but that will probably involve Splatoon 1.
Yeah, I mean that's like the whole idea we had because of the anniversary.
Yeah. And then I ruined the plan. I'm like, actually, I want to stream Splatoon today.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Let's do it now because I'm unemployed and I'm bored.
Also, what I was gonna say, I was looking into if there's like some kind of because I remember watching like a video of like people playing these single player stages in like multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I thought someone did a mod for that, but I guess they just manually just imported the maps as custom multiplayer maps. So it probably wouldn't be easy to set that up. But that could have been a funny thing.
See if like Diam or like gets the Booyah on screen and get like one of our modder friends to see if that could be fun.
These are privileged to like get tailor-made custom mods to play.
Yeah, there we go. Level -1, level -9, level negative... Is it -6-7? That's what it looks like. It looks like it says -6-7.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 6 and then a 7. I think it is supposed to be just level -6-7. That's fucked up. They should be shot for that.
It's weird that it doesn't show up like in the waiting room though.
Wait, that score. Was there something weird about the score? Playing Ink Strike Shuffle. Another level 1, which might be yet another hacker. Splatted by Inksplosion. I don't remember that text. I don't remember. I think in every other game it says, like, splatted by, like, Splat Bomb or whatever. Not splatted by Inksplosion.
Or just calls any type of explosion damage Inksplosion, I guess.
I guess so. Oh shit, my gamepad is in the red now. I was literally just sitting here thinking about, like, I wonder how long I'll be doing this stream. Because usually my brain can only handle so much Splatoon gameplay.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm probably doing, like, a couple more before I'm gonna have to rest my...
Alright, yeah. I think I could...
My PvP senses.
My PvP... Yeah, your PvP senses. Your PP senses.
Before I have to rest my PP.
I gotta rest my PP before I go back to beating off. Connection unstable. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
What do you say? Should we do like one more round and then we can call it a day?
Yeah, we can do one more.
All right. Yeah, I need to charge my gamepad. and reply to messages. The lore grind never stops. I feel like I should start on that other video idea. I have another video that I want to work on. You know what? I can spoil shit here in the stream chat. 'Cause fuck it, like only the true Rassika's elites are in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next video I want to work on is going to be Octo expansion related, and I wanted to have it done before Octo
By
expansions.
the anniversary, I guess.
Yeah, by the 8th anniversary. The Rainmaker exploded. What the fuck are you saying? There is no Rainmaker. I'm crying. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do a video for Octo Expansion's 8th anniversary, and I don't know if I don't think I'd be able to get it done by that date, but at least the video idea I have in mind is going to be a lot, so much simpler than the Iceberg in both editing and scripting wise. Wait, the score negative, oh my god, 1,000, what the fuck is that?
Oh, the points are lead 69-69, I guess.
That's funny. Anyways, I wanted to go over the stuff in the background of all the stages in, or all the stations in Octo Expansion, because I think that
That's a
would
cool
be
idea.
fun. This is an idea that I've had for a few years. I've had this idea long enough that I have, like, in my notes, like, oh, do this for, like, Octo Expansion's 6th anniversary.
2 years later.
2 years later, it's like, oh, I guess I finally have time for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess it will technically be a Octo Expansion anniversary video, but I don't expect it to actually have it done, like, on the anniversary. So my goal is just have it done before Raiders, which is much more doable.
You can upload a trailer for the video at the anniversary.
A trailer, ooh. But then I have to, like, make the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this video is going to be too hard. But yeah, my original idea was like, oh yeah, if I like finish the Iceberg by the end of April, then I totally have time, like, once I'm back from Japan to work on this new video. But then what happened was I did not finish the Iceberg before the end of April because I fucking gave myself an RSI from going too hard on editing, and then once I got back from Japan, I was, like, sick for, like, a week, and I couldn't, like, focus on anything. So it wasn't until I was, like, done being sick that I was finally able to finish up the Iceberg and get it out a month after, almost a month after I said I was going to.
I know the feeling of having things that you think should be done in, like, 2 months, and then it actually takes 2 years.
Yeah, Splatoon lore.inc.
And I guess I can also spoil some stuff that I have in the works. I also finally want to release my next video, which I'm still working on, but I'm always procrastinating it because I'm also doing website stuff. My next video, I want to talk about the Splatoon world maps, and also the Incadia map and Splatlands map we have. Basically go into full detail. And because for the full world map, I had, like, this whole concept I made for, like, fixing the perspective of the map and making it, like, changing it to make it look like it could be an actual changed world map. And I'm just gonna go into detail, like, what the weirdness of the map is, and, like, what's probably just distorted, and what could actually have, like, lore reasons for why it looks like that. And that's, like, a really fun idea I had for a while, which hopefully I'm gonna get done in, like, 1 or 2 months.
Chat says, anytime you have a roadmap, always multiply the length by 1 or 2. So in that case, we'll say 3 or 4 months. But yeah, that idea sounds super fun though.
Yeah.
And loss. That's okay.
Well, I won, so there's that.
There's that. Yeah, 1337
Hey,
six
at
nine
least we're
six
on the
nine.
at least we're on the team with the 6-7 guy.
All right, hopping out. That is enough. That is enough Splatoon turf warring for the time being.
Yeah.
Good lord. All right, let's see if I can. Let me see. Oh my gosh, there's so much that MK wants me to look over, but that is okay.
One of the Miiverse posts says, Inkling posts worst message ever, asked to leave Inkopolis.
Yup.
A hot girl named Communication Error keeps messaging me.
I want die.
God, that just also reminded me, like, back when you could actually post, like, pure text messages on the plaza because of Miiverse.
Oh yes, I do remember this. I think I remember like posting something about Trump when he won the presidency on fucking Beavers, and my post got deleted by mods.
Oh my god. That's so cursed. Yeah, imagine what the Miiverse mods would have had to deal with if they kept Miiverse running
Right?
until now.
Oh my god, no, Jesse, I'm sorry. Just says Brassicas, I'm coming. I'm like, I literally just stopped. I'm literally about to end the stream. I'm sorry.
No.
Rip. All right. Isn't it like super late for you? Is it like 2 in the morning?
It's 1 a.m.
Oh,
It's
it's
still
1.
fine.
Oh, okay.
I have like vacation
Oh,
for
nice.
the next few days, so
And I'm used to like you being like fucking like 12 hours apart because of when I was in Hawaii, but forgot our time zones are a little bit closer now. Now that
yeah,
I'm in
it's not as
Pacific.
bad
Not
as
as
back then.
bad.
God, I remember when we were working on the like Octo expansion retranslated stuff
Yeah.
when you were still in Hawaii. Like that's when my like sleep like rhythm got so fucked because I like kept staying up to like 4 a.m. or some shit working on it.
Oh no. Oh, speaking of retranslations, I've been seeing a lot of buzz lately about the idea of getting Splatoon 2's base story mode like retranslated. Like this has been something that I've been seeing people talk about for quite a
Okay.
while, which maybe this could be a project or maybe we're like I also like Return of the Mammalians was also like pretty fucking bad, and at the very least I do want to retranslate some of that too.
Yeah, I think before we go to the Splatoon 2 hero mode, I think Return of the Mammalians would be more interesting. Because like honestly, besides the scrolls, which I think we have checked out anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is like even that much dialogue there in the hero modes.
Wait for Splatoon 2's?
Yeah.
No, but like the whole thing with like Splatoon 2's that like people are talking about is like, oh, like was Callie like really like brainwashed or like what the hell's going on with that? Because like the plot of that
Oh,
story mode is
okay.
just like fucked.
Yeah.
And then there is definitely some dialogue in that that is not good. Like I mean the us oily inklings can't swim or I don't know. There's probably
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of shit
Yeah,
like that.
now that you say it,
Yeah, or like the
there
whole
was a bunch of shit.
there's a bunch of shit or like Agent I don't know, like Agent 4 or was it Agent 3 being stinky or like Agent 4 being
Yeah.
2 years older than Agent 3. There's just like a bunch of like weird shit
Yeah.
in Octo
I think
Canyon.
it's because the dialogue isn't that much in your face, and you like have to go out of your way to like spam talking to Maria or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't really think much about it, but yeah, there's a lot of stupid shit.
There's a lot of stupid
You
shit.
almost forget that like the Splatoon 2 era translations were like absolute horse shit.
Yep. I mean, the Marina dialogue patches. Um,
Like the fact the translations were so bad that they actually had to
they didn't
patch them.
patch the
Like
game. They
it's
had to patch the fucking
so
game, which is so insane to me. And they didn't. I don't.
yeah.
They were just like very quiet about it. Like, oh, yeah, we fucked that up. Here,
And then
let's
and
just
then
fix it.
I remember when like there was this one guy from Nintendo of America who said like, "Oh, hey, I'm leaving Nintendo," and, and he said like every line of Pearl Marina came out of my feather, and like
Hmm.
okay, like nothing personal thing. You're not translating Splatoon anymore.
Yeah, with Splatoon 3's dialogue, just from everything that I've seen of that, I mean, there is some shit with Mr. Grizz that makes me go like, oh no, oh no. And I've been kind of wanting to I haven't made a video ripping apart Return of the Mammalians because it's like it would just be too negative, and I think Cosmic like made an objectively better video than what I could have made. But
Yeah,
if I do make something to analyze or pull apart Return of the Mammalians, I would want to focus on specifically Mr. Grizz and how he was translated. Um, because yeah, some of the things I have retranslated from that are like, oh dear, like why is I was mad about this like when I first played through, and I'm still like, why did they do this? Was like Mr.
mm,
Grizz's line about a fuzzy and like profitable future. He says nothing about profit in the Japanese version. There's no mention of profit.
yeah.
That is not his motivation. It's I don't know. There's
And
just so much
also
shit that's just stupid.
the fucking final words of Mr. Gris, where like in the Japanese he like actually said something like he said something decent and like not jokey, and then like in the English one it's just you won't get civilians or whatever. And,
Yeah,
like
that
so
was
stupid.
all right. Here's another stream exclusive. That was actually going to be an entry on the iceberg that I completely wrote out this iceberg entry and I scrapped it. It was about that last line from Mr. Grizz in Return of the Mammalians. Um, you know what? Where is my iceberg script? Because I do have. I even like recorded the audio for it too, but it was like very last minute that I was like, I don't want to edit this, and now that I reread this, this just sounds like really like opinionated and negative in a way that doesn't feel fitting for this kind of video.
Yeah, you just have to be careful like with every bits like that's about like the translations and stuff like you don't want to come over as like passive aggressive
Yeah, I
with
mean,
that point.
you
Like,
can
by the
hear.
way, here's a fun fact. In this point, they completely fucked up the stupid translation.
Yeah, no, I feel like you can hear a little bit of passive aggressiveness in my voice during the Narwhal Landlord, which people are like, why the fuck are you so fixated on that line? Like, what? Like,
Yeah.
can you like shut the fuck up about the Narwhal Landlord? Like, I would like to shut the fuck up about Narwhal Landlord, but there's a reason I have a fixation on this. It's because I was in the fucking trenches of war. Um,
Yeah.
during when that Splatfest came out. So back in the days of like 2018 Splatoon fandom, like Splatoon 2 days, most people believed that marine mammals were alive, and I was a lone soldier. I was a lone warrior on this battlefield of I
Yeah.
think the marine mammals are extinct. So when the narwhal landlord dialogue happened, like this was like my personal 9/11, and everyone was like, haha, you are wrong. You see, narwhals are still like marine mammals are still alive because Marina has a narwhal landlord. And yeah,
Yeah.
that was just like my 9/11, and I got like so many people like try to fight with me on this. Like, you don't understand. Like, if you weren't there, you don't fucking understand. I was in the trenches of war over this. So it's really funny
I
now.
also,
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I also realized how much I was into this as well because like I was kind of confused by people like saying, "Why are you so fixated on the narwhal thing?" Like why not? It's
Yeah, it's like
fucking
why
stupid.
not? It is fucking stupid. It is so fucking stupid, and it's so annoying. Like I get comments like every now and then of like people like playing like devil's advocate for it. But it's like, oh, like what if the joke is like clearly marine mammals are extinct, and it's funny because of that? It's like, no, you were not there in the fandom at that time. Like the common belief in the fandom
Yeah.
at the time was that obviously like marine mammals are still around, and the whole joke is if you read that dialogue like in the context, it is so obviously there's no other way you could read this. It is so obviously the joke is marine mammals are still around, and like Pearl is like stupid for thinking narwhals are a fake thing. Like
Yeah.
it's like you just have to read the dialogue, and it's obvious that that's what they're trying to say. um so anyways,
But
I
thank
fucking
God it's not as bad anyway anymore as
yeah,
like
thank
back in the
God.
day.
Yeah, thank
Like
God.
I'm so glad that like the community, like most of the people actually have developed some more sensibilities for the lore.
Yeah, I think the other thing is I guess part of it is perhaps the community has matured quite literally with the as the years go by.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, and the other thing is Teehee, me starting my YouTube channel because
Yeah.
I was just going insane for the period of a few for a good few years. I was just like going insane. I was like, is anyone else reading these like developer interviews like through Google Translate or something? Because there's a lot of interesting stuff in
Yeah.
here. Or I felt so fucking insane being the only person that was like that knew that like I don't know that salmonids were like not like animals or whatever. Like there is a cultural
Yeah.
landscape and a reason like for that salmonid video to exist. When it's funny, it's like nowadays it's like, oh, this information seems like so obvious. Like
Mm.
again, like oh yeah, of course. Like I think everyone nowadays knows that like salmonids are like sapient creatures, and I guess people get that attitude
Yeah.
too. Like oh, I guess nowadays like everyone knows like marine mammals are like extinct, right? But it's like there
I
is
wasn't gonna I wasn't gonna stroke your ego for yourself, but yeah, it's like probably a big part also was like your fucking insanity of getting those translations out and like being like persistent enough to actually make people care about this shit.
yeah, it's like I'm stroking my ego on stream like I'd be stroking my disc so I can beat off. We stroking it. It's always about stroking it live on stream.
Were you already done beating off, or do you still have a few streams to go?
Um, I finished the main story last night. I think I'm going to do one more stream, either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how I feel, to finish to do like some like extras, like post game stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Salmon Vid is still one of my favorite of yours. Blew my mind on the first watch. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really crazy for me to think about. Like I have spread the Splatoon lore fixation to other people like a disease. Like I was kind of like patient. I was like patient zero of obscure Splatoon lore fixations. Also, my Wii U gamepad is like it's blinking red. It's okay. Any thoughts on humans to not be really extinct in the Splatoon setting? I guess this can be a question for you too. Um, I don't think I don't think humans are like they're definitely not still around on the Splatoon Earth. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there was maybe some humans that did make it into space, like that didn't fail at it, but I'm not super hopeful. But either way, like for the
Yeah.
sake of Splatoon's story, I think it is for the best that humans are gone. Because I don't know, it just kind of feels it would
Yeah,
feel like a
I
massive
agree.
asshole. It would be such a massive asshole if humans like came back. If Splatoon was good, it would have salmonlings and whalelings and catlings and ducklings and humanlings.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Bro, shit was so dire. Shit was so dire. Back in the day, like part
Human links.
human. It's just
I'm a
like
humanling.
we're a human.
Think about it.
Yeah, you are. You're a humanling. If you're if you're a human being that has a squid sona, that makes you a humanling. You are a real humanling.
Okay, but what about inklings and octolings that have human sonas?
Humans. I feel like that could be a thing that exists. I mean, people now have like dinosaur, like people make like fucking dinosaur like personas or whatever. I
I want to
so
imagine that
think they could.
like inklings are portrayed as like not caring much about like scholarly stuff and probably history as well. But I'm gonna imagine that there's like a really small group of like inklings and octolings that are like hyper autistic about like human history and stuff, and those might have their human sonas.
Oh yeah, I think part of like the whole carelessness of it or whatever is because we're from the perspective of like a bunch of kids. I so bet there totally is like inklings in universe that would be more academically minded. Um, it's just not the focus of the story. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there totally is like inklings that are researching humans and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doubting that, but like, I guess what the art books and the other info is talking about is like the demographic of like the average 14-year-old turf war player doesn't care that much about school and history and stuff.
Right. Also, at Shadow Doggo, on behalf of the Spoon Cheats gang, GG's. Oh, you were Spoon Cheats. You were the negative level
Oh,
Spoon
nice.
Cheats. Well, thanks for finding the stream. Um, I'm just like looking over at my gamepad like as it just blinks red. I don't remember what's going to happen when the gamepad dies. I'm just imagining Inkling kids who are fascinated with humans and have human themed rooms and PJs like we have for dinosaurs. Shadow Doggo the evil cheater. There's so many cheaters, it's fine. No one gives a fuck. I think it's only evil cheating if you're like cheating to like I don't know, like if you ink the whole map or something. Like that's
Yeah,
not fun. But if you're just like
I mean
playing
those cheaters were
normally,
like chill.
yeah,
If you're only in there to like have your level be minus 6 7, then like that's actually funny as fuck.
yeah, like level negative 6 7 or like I don't know, like fucking with like the name of your weapons or whatever, so it shows up weird for other people without actually like giving yourself an unfair advantage. I think that's fun. Or I don't know if someone had decided to like change the ink colors, I would be thrilled about that personally. Did you hear about the beta
Also on
Splatoon
the
2? Oh, hi Cosmic's back here again.
oh, by the way, I was gonna mention one more thing about like humans in Splatoon. When I was just starting out to get really into Splatoon lore, I
Mhm.
did have like I did have the idea that it would be kind of badass if like I had this like scenario of like I don't know like like in Wall-E, humans returning like with their fucking spaceship, trying to fuck Inkling society up. But I kind of fell out of that idea. I've definitely grown out of that idea. But I do think that it could be interesting if there is like one human left or something. Like human as like a species, as like a whole society are probably gone or like in some other corner of the universe where it's not relevant to the story. But
Hmm.
if there's like one person left that is still alive somewhere or something, I guess you could you could kind of make this work story wise and have it like be a cool reveal. Like only like only just because it would be a kind of like crazy moment to like see a human in the flesh
Hype moments
and
and
like
aura.
seeing a human interact with Inklings and
I
stuff.
think, like,
But
yeah,
go
like,
ahead.
yeah, like conceptually, like I would be very, very interested to see like what a human would look like next to an Inkling in the game. Like, I would be very curious about that. Because it's like, are they going to be like super realistic humans, or are they going to be like stylized humans? I honestly think they would be stylized because I think Inklings are. I think Inklings, as we see them in game, are actually stylized and they wouldn't actually look like this. That was something I was considering making a video on. But yeah, like in
That's
theory,
also a super interesting theory, yeah.
yeah, it's like in theory, it's like I would like to see like what a human looks like next to an Inkling, but like in terms of like actual like Splatoon's actual lore, um,
Mm.
yeah, no, I don't want to see humans in
It's like
game. But
like
yeah,
it's like an idea that like sounds cool, but I think it would be too difficult to not make it super corny or stupid
yeah,
to like have it make sense for the lore. But like the very young lore fan in me, where I was still like naive and had like really corny and like lame hopes for the story, is like still kind of hoping, man, it would be so cool to have a human interact with the Inklings. Even though I know that it wouldn't really work that well from a lore and story standpoint.
yeah, no, I get it though, I get it. Also, I should shout out in chat, level negative 67. Fox is a kid here. GG's is a skid here. Fun games. I like how we
Nice.
were literally just talking about like level negative 67 is funny, like just moments before you had donated. Um,
That's a good kind of hacking.
yeah, it's a good kind of hacking. I think it's funny. I will admit I was on this.
Also,
Huh? What were you gonna say?
oh, go ahead with the
I was
go
just
ahead.
gonna read more of chat. I was on the Salmon Link bandwagon for a bit until Ras made me realize how silly it was. Yeah, a fish has bones. It's not gonna be able to shapeshift.
I've seen Salmonling designs in the past also where like I definitely think it's a cute idea, but
Hmm.
like doesn't work lore wise. Just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, like people are like, "Oh, what if we got like playable salmonlings?" But it's like, have you seen like what the playable octolings look like? They had to change the body plan of like for the playable octolings, they changed the body plan to make it look more squid-like, and I assume that is for the gameplay reason of like not wanting the octolings to like the octoling swim form to stand out too much to the squid's swim form. Like if you look at the like the octoling swim forms in like Splatoon 1 or like for the rival octolings, they look more like actual octopuses, and then for like the playables it's like some weird fucking mustache thing. Like what the fuck is up with that? So you try to there's no fucking way they're going to make a playable salmonling with like a fish form when they were too afraid to like keep the octoling swim form looking as it did and instead just like changing it to look like a squid. Like there's no way they're going to put playable fishlings, salmonlings in the game.
Fishlings.
It's also a question of
But yeah,
what's
the other thing I wanted to say was when we were talking about like what humans could look like stylized. I mean, Inoi is drawing a lot of humans in his art
yes.
style on his
Yes.
Instagram, like, and I do think that like if humans show up in Splatoon, and they don't even have to show up like in the time of Splatoon, like maybe they could at some point have like backstories or something where they show like scenes from the human time, like outside of the actual timeline of Splatoon. And I guess they could look like they are drawn in like the style Inoi already used in like
Hmm.
his own artwork.
Yeah, that I could see. I could totally see that. See, looking at chat, I don't really mind the swim form update because the inkling form doesn't look like that much of a squid either. But I think the swim form of an inkling looks more like a real squid than the swim form of an octopus looks like a real octopus. Just because, like, what I'm saying is like the shortened tentacles, like that makes like a little mustache shape. That is very much a result of trying to make the octoling swim form look more like the squid swim form. But yeah, anyways, what else in chat? It's also a question of what species are even capable of obtaining a humanoid form, since the line between that and more marine creature forms is so blurry. I'm, I think I'm pretty firm on the only creatures that would be able to shapeshift between like a swim form and a humanoid form would be ones that can use ink. This is something I talked about in my water video. Cosmic says, I will always hold the opinion that if humans show up, it should be some kind of recording, like live action footage, Wall-E style.
That would be super cool as well. Like
That would be cool.
I get behind that.
I mean, I could also imagine that considering how humans looked in the Alterna logs. It looked very much just like
True.
super realistic humans.
Yeah.
But then you also had like super realistic like squids and octopuses show up
Yeah.
in the
And
Alterna
we
logs too.
already have like from since the very first game, we have like also with like the stylization of Judd, we have like realistic Judd in
Mm-hmm.
one of the images with like hyper realistic Captain Cuttlefish proportions, and then we have like the image of the professor, but then their Judd is like with his comical proportions.
Yeah.
It's all over the
It's
place.
all over the place. I mean, especially with Splatoon 1 and its early installment weirdness. I mean, I could just go into. I was like, oh, I should plug in my gamepad, but I don't have any outlets that are in range. Shit. Anyways, I guess I could just go into. Let's just go into Octo Valley just to look at Sunken Scrolls. Because there's one Sunken Scroll that bothers me. I can see like on the screen my gamepad's gonna die. Um, there's one Sunken Scroll that I think about because I'm like, why? It's the one with the fried shrimp.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one sucks.
That one sucks. That's like peak like early installment weirdness. I like how we're done like playing Splatoon, but actually no, we're going to let's just talk about lore. Fuck it.
I mean, we are the fucking lore people.
We are the lore people.
What do you expect?
What do you fucking expect? But yeah, what is this? It looks like the proprietor of that shoe shop. Could that have been an ancient creature that could there have been an ancient creature that consumed prawns as food? A terrifying thought indeed. Like they did not they totally they retcon this. There's like what? What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the fact that also it also has like the fucking Splatoon scripts and all. The text implies that this is like packaging from like human food or some shit, but it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, like the only explanation I can think of it is just this is just a Squid Research Lab researcher saying all this shit and being completely wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, that scroll's weird as fuck. Early Splatoon is fun and messy. That is right. Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. One moment.
Well, time for me to take over the stream, I guess. Quickly get out. Now you can let everything out you want to say about Kai. Overthrow Rassicas. I'm gonna be nice enough and don't steal any of the conversations. Why does Alterna have both English and rando scripts? Did humans use that gibberish? And why would Inklings redo Alterna with those scripts?
Wait, I'm back.
I think I have to wrap Yeah. I'm just trying to wrap around like the one question here. Why does Alterna have both English and rando scripts?
I just had the thought of like if I left you to take care of the stream while I was off taking a piss, and you just start playing like copyrighted music and start saying like every slur to get me demonetized.
Yeah, I'm not enough of an asshole to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, about the Alterna script, I mean, I think it's obvious that I think the interesting part is that I think it's based on like Latin letters, of course, but also like Japanese characters with like with the other font that is like almost made to look like both Latin letters and some katakana, I think, or hiragana. I think the sight sign, like the sight writing, was made like that.
Mm. Yeah, I was just sitting here trying to think like where was like normal English written in Alterna. Oh yeah, the sight signs.
Because I mean the standard Alterna script, I guess, looks kind of like English. I mean, you can almost discern the actual characters from that. But yeah,
The English rocket launch is crazy. Um,
yeah.
Also,
I mean the like the rocket launch voice recordings definitely confirm that alternatives still used like English as it was in the spoken version, I guess. But they basically just invented a new script for it.
let's see, looking at chat, are these normal Pretendo servers? Yes. I don't know if there's an abnormal Pretendo server. Also, do you know, have you heard of the Great Splatoon 2 prototype leak of May 9th this year? Um, yes, I was definitely, I would say I was among the first, in a way, because Diam was, like, dropping all the stuff, like, in the lore server. I was, like, I was, like, on my way back from Japan when that dropped, so I couldn't, like, get fully involved in the leaks when they happened, but there is, probably the most interesting thing from those leaks was the early sunken scrolls. Like there was, well, maybe I can pull up pictures. Turn this into a lore stream. It's already become a lore stream. Fuck it. Also, I'm eating potato chips. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. But there was one sunken scroll that had a rough draft of the drawing of it was Bisk and his lover, and the rough draft of it was like Bisk with an inkling woman, and it said next to it like interspecies relationship, and they scrapped that.
That was too freaky, even for the Splatoon devs.
Yeah. I was like, there's hope for Verna.
Yeah.
I was ahead of the curve, making my giving my inkling OC like a fetish for crabs.
Wow. Now the real details are dropping.
Let me see here. Yeah, it's going to take me a second to get this on the screen for you guys to look at. One moment, I'm slow. Here we go. Here's that old sunken scroll with Bisk and his lover, and over here you can see Bisk embracing an inkling, and that kanji above it says yeah, interspecies romance, and then underneath says like scrapped or like cut.
Another cool thing about the early versions of the Sunken Scrolls is that they didn't apply like this weird texture blur filter on some of the scraps. So like the scroll with like Callie has like all of the bold script letters from like the newspaper article like actually readable. But I don't remember if anyone has tried to to decipher that already. But I guess it's gibberish anyways.
I think I remember part of it being not gibberish when we were in our inkling language deciphering trenches. I remember part of that being not gibberish. It could be worth another look. The other thing I wanted to talk about, which I almost I almost considered putting this in the iceberg, but I was like, I don't have the translation done for it, so I don't want to put it in there yet, was the Sunken Scroll about Inkling Ink, and there is like the scrapped Petri dish drawing.
Oh yeah.
Hold on a second, I can get that on screen too. You guys are getting the exclusive lore drops. You heard it here first. Change image. There we go. Alright. The final version of this Sunken Scroll does not have this drawing tape to it with a petri dish. And it's been very, very frustrating. Because I was looking at this petri dish drawing and the square script on it. Like, I can read the top parts of it, like the one with the fan, it says kaze underneath, and it says, like, hikari underneath the light, which is, like, wind and light. So it's like, oh my god, wait, this is decipherable. But the problem is, this shit is so blurry, we can't read it. I know Cackle, like, I think it was Cackle who, spent, like, I don't know, way too long, trying to transcribe it. Or like trying to translate it, and I think all we got was like there's the word bacteria in there, and there's some things that kind of look like they could be Japanese words, but it's just way too blurry and too hard to read, which is very frustrating.
I was considering giving it a go too, because I already did like the crazy translation thing for the other scroll with the text shining through from the other page.
Oh yes.
But I mean, Crackle is also fucking insane
Yeah.
when it comes to scripts, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that I'm probably not gonna be able to get anything more out of it than they already did.
Yeah, Cackle is cracked. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh god, I don't have the brain cells to like try to read this. I don't fucking know. And then even Cackle like couldn't do it, and I was like, oh god, this might be a lost cause. I think some of the other text on the scroll is a little bit of a lost cause too, namely some of the runic script in the top area. Like you can, like some of it's readable. Like I think I talked about one of these in the iceberg. Like it grows as it eats the ink or something. Like one of those on this note here is readable, but yeah. It is not. It is quite. Some of it's quite hard to read. There's that beta image for Flo's Sunken Scroll of her with two inklings. Thought that was interesting. I actually don't know if I've seen that one. Have you seen that one, Artie?
I don't remember that one right now either.
I know Diam sent some of the scrolls in the thing. Oh, there's a zip file, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking right now in my files as well, because I should have it somewhere.
Yeah, if you could send that to me, I'd like to look at that and put that on the stream screen. Crunch another chip. Beta Inkling Nagari was chopped IMO. Thank God they made him a coral. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Holy shit, he was chopped. He's like bald. I think he's much cooler as a coral. feel like my mic is like probably picking up me crunching on occasion. That's fine. The cruncher.
Yeah, but when you mentioned potato chips, I also started eating some, so I think I'm also crunching sometimes.
Oh, I don't hear you crunching at all.
That's good then.
Oh yeah, Vraska's avatar making sounds while keys are typing. Yeah. Yeah. My clicky clicky keyboard. I put this fucking PNG tuber thing up as, like, on a fucking whim. Like, I could make it more fleshed out, and instead of me just, like, I was gonna say staring in your soul, I did at least add a blinking animation. I could flesh this out a little bit more and have the different expressions on here. That'll be a problem for later. If we do more lore streams. I misread this message that says, by the way, are your pronouns they, them? I misread it as, by the way, your pronouns are they, them. Like you were assigning me pronouns.
Hey, by the way, your pronouns are this now.
The power.
Already outed themselves eating chips. I know, it's like this truly embarrassing act of eating potato chips.
I know. It's so cringe. The cringe chipper. Found the flow images on the cutting room floor. Shit, I could probably look for.
Oh yeah. I'm not finding those in my files anyways, and I totally forgot that the cutting room floor has those anyway. So
I didn't realize they were uploaded to TCRF already. Let's see here. Bananas Cakeys, is that how you read your name? Bananas Cakeys, if you could link that image, that would be very helpful, and I could put that on the screen. I guess answer, I know mammals are extinct in Splatoon, but are marine reptiles still around? This is unclear. There is, in the Art of Splatoon 3, there is, like, one of the early concepts for Big Man. There is a character that could be a garden eel, but also has, like, a long forked tongue, so it might be a sea snake. But, yeah, the status of, like, marine reptiles are a bit unclear. I feel like if there were marine reptiles, I don't know if they would be, like, evolved into a human-like thing. But who knows? Yeah, marine reptiles, unclear. Amphibians. I talked about on the iceberg, there is the axolotl livestock. So there's, like, animal-like axolotls. And then in Brinewater Springs, there are frogs you can hear in the background. So yeah, I think amphibians in Splatoon are still, like, just animals, but they do exist. And then reptiles, I don't know. I could also imagine reptiles also just being, like, animals still, but they would exist, but it's not confirmed. So, like, if you wanted to make I feel like if you wanted to make, like, a sea turtle character, I don't think that would be, like, too out of the question, but I also feel like if there were, like, sea turtles around, that seems like something that they would make a character out of already. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna look on the cutting room floor. Splatoon 2, cutting room floor. Also, when I got up to take a piss, I went and plugged in my gamepad. The cord is quite stretched.
Do you still have the original Wii U gamepad battery?
Like, are you asking if I've replaced the battery or the cord or?
Yeah.
I do have the original. I haven't changed the battery in there. No. The cord I did have to replace because I remember when I was playing. I think I was playing it's either Breath of the Wild or Splatoon or something. Um, and my mom was like vacuuming, and she like vacuumed over the cable of my gamepad, and I was like,
Oh,
"What the fuck, man?" And it like broke. And I was like, "You could have like
wow.
asked me to like, I could have moved that." Um,
To be fair, the cable is really fucking flimsy, and I
it is
feel
really
like
flimsy.
it shouldn't break by a vacuum.
All right, trying to find. All right, there we go. Sunken Scrolls. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen all these old Sunken Scrolls yet. Oh wow, that looks quite different with flows. If this is going to load. Put on a new source. Me when I'm like the slowest fucking streamer ever. Browse window capture. No, that's wrong. Hold on, I'm stupid. I'm trying to figure out how to put this image in.
Oh, I'm just reading chat. On gamepad batteries, prone to explode and burst. I have mine drawing on it, but I ain't changing mine. Yeah, mine was also bloating already, which is why I had to replace it.
Scary.
And even the replacement sucks ass because like it doesn't hold a charge. Like this charges on its own in like 2 days or something, so you have to keep it charged repeatedly, which faster, so it's probably gonna bloat as well in like 1 year or something.
Oh yeah, I have up on screen the early version of that Sunken Scroll. A flow with a few inklings. Yeah, that's very different. Fascinating. Now that I have the TCRF page open, I can get some more on screen. Oh yeah, the newspaper one with Callie is the prototype one is very rough. Put that on screen. Love that drawing. So looking at chat again, I assume Bananas Cakeys did try to send it. But oh yeah, YouTube does like to filter links, so I didn't see a link in the chat, so yeah, YouTube probably nuked it.
I love that sketch drawing of Kelly.
Yeah, I'll have to go and like translate the text on it because I know I do remember. I think the header on the newspaper, like the small runic script text on top, was like, was it a date? I think it was a date actually. I totally forgot about this. This might have. I think this is a date that's written up
This was
there.
translatable in the final one as well, was it?
Yes, yes. I don't know if it's on the wiki or not. But I remember looking at that when we were translating runic script for the first time, like when we had finally found a lead on runic.
Mm.
And then I remember like looking at the newspaper up there and seeing that it said something, but I totally forgot about that. That might be yet another instance of a like a date of a real life date like written in game, but I don't know. I have to double check. Agent 3 is canon female, at least that's what a sunken scroll from Splatoon 2 says. No, they are not. There is no canon gender for any of the agents. They are depicted as either male or female.
There's no such thing as gender in Splatoon.
There's no such thing as gender in Splatoon. So, oh, and the beta version of the scroll with Pearl looks like her crown is smaller. And also there's no background, but the crown also looks smaller. Putting that up on screen. There we go. I wish most of them weren't finished. I want to see their thought processes. It would be cooler to get an even older build of Splatoon 2,
Yeah.
but I think it's honestly a miracle that we even got this.
Yeah. But it also reminded me of how, like, how much stuff there is we will never see from like the development process. Like even beyond this, like this is just a glimpse of like who knows what kind of shit
It is the tip of
they
the
go
iceberg.
through during development. Yeah.
Oh my god, I just remembered there's something that I thought about putting on the iceberg, and I was meaning to ask Diane about it, but I totally forgot. And I didn't know if it would make a good iceberg entry. I remember years ago, I remember seeing a texture from Mako Mart in Splatoon 2, and it was like rough drafts of like the textures for like the food items, and among them there was just a real it was just a bag of Lay's chips. It was just a crunchy, it was just a bag of Lay's chips just like in the texture, and it was like really small. But it was just like straight up just Lay's. I haven't seen that like in years.
I think I remember that as well though.
Yeah. I'm rather peeved by there be long stretches of quiet. Only once someone starts speaking does it unskippable ad play. We need to kill YouTube. Sorry, I've monetized the stream because I'm a greedy fuck. Did you know that Salt Spray and Urchin Underpass were both maps in the beta leaks? Makes me wonder if they were planned to be in there. I can't say I'm surprised. Or if they like just brought back some of the Splatoon 1 maps just to like test it out. Yeah, I don't know. Could have been. And they were like, maybe this is a bad idea. Let's see. I keep getting ads for AI every time you guys start talking. We need to kill everyone. Kill everyone.
Yeah. Kill YouTube, kill AI,
Kill YouTube,
everyone.
kill AI, kill everyone. What other series/stories do you guys admire the world building of to the extent of / similar to how much you guys like Splatoons? I don't think there's going to be any. I don't think there's anything that I'm like quite as autistic for as Splatoon, obviously. I will say, honestly, like when I was watching Beastars, I kind of had a moment of like, this feels kind of similar to how I imagine the Splatoon world, in some ways.
I'm trying to think of something. Like, specifically in terms of world building, I'm not really sure there's anything else like Splatoon for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking more broadly about, I mean, I guess the world in itself and lore surrounding it is probably also falling into that. I think the only thing that I'm nearly as interested in is probably Deltarune, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But that's basically it.
Yeah, I do definitely enjoy Deltarune. I really enjoy like hearing about like people's like theories and like hearing about the lore of that game. I did watch the 11-hour device theory.
Yes. Me too.
And I do have a friend who recently made a video about that has gotten a little bit of traction about the transcoding of Spamton. Like my friend is also just a big like Spamton head and is like a Spamton theorist. So I've been getting caught up on the Deltarune lore through those avenues. But people are like, oh, Rescas, are you going to make a Deltarune theory? Are you going to make a Deltarune theory video? No, I'm not going to do that. I think the thing is, there's way, way, way more people making, like, Deltarune theories already. I feel like it's a much more filled niche versus, like, with Splatoon, who's making Splatoon lore videos. I'm kind of the head of that scene, and then of course people like you, Artie, and Cosmic as well are also like involved in that. But I think the Splatoon community needs me. So yeah, I don't have any plans on making any on getting into the Deltarune theory space, like unless I really did have like a crazy ass like idea, but I don't have any crazy original theories or whatever. I just hear cool things like that happen like in the theory space with Deltarune, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm putting that in my worldview. I'm going to keep that in mind, but it's just not something that I feel inclined to make my own videos about. We need you in all caps, yeah. Speaking of, let me get my Spamton.
Bamling. the abominations you made in Spore would technically be spamlings.
My spamlings.
Didn't you make like some tiny, tiny spamtons at one point?
I just made normal Spamton, but like I made the normal Spamton have a baby, and I guess those were spamlings.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh
maybe
god, the stream just caught up to the point where you brought
where I brought the what?
the the Spamton plush image.
Oh no, I did that very very recently, so I don't think there's that much lag. Or maybe there is. Um, what do you think of the whole Pearl being in a wheelchair thing was about in the concept art? I need your theories. Um, I feel like I got like it feels like there's some sort of like almost is it like a hospital imagery thing happening there? Don't I really don't fucking know. I really don't know. I know there's one piece of artwork that I've been looking at like in Bankara Walker that I'm like I should try to translate that. It's the one where it looks like Marina's a guy actually. Do you remember this?
Not sure.
The male Marina, gender bent Marina. I sound so unwoke right now. Rescas is unwoke. Hold on.
The truth has been revealed.
The truth has come out. I'm going to have to hold on, I need to go through my files and go through where's my art book? My art book scans in here. Yes, I do have scans and stuff of art books of dubious legality, but also I have legitimately purchased every single art book as well. Where the hell is it? My god, where is my Splatoon art book folder? There we go. That is the wrong folder. Where is the Bankara Walker scans? I'm going to lose my mind. Seeing this current sunken scroll makes you wonder if the Splatoon team will ever do something involving aliens or extraterrestrials. You know, I remember seeing this scroll like way back when and like thinking like, oh, maybe this would be something that gets like answered like in Splatoon 2. But yeah, no, they've just never touched on it.
I think this is about the sunken scroll that's on screen right now, right?
Yes.
I think they only did this in reference to show that like a lot of Inkling society stuff mirrors human society, because like it's the same thing that humans did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is like any kind of like reference to aliens being relevant to the plot at some point, which personally I think would be really lame, and I don't think it would add anything to the world of Splatoon if there were aliens.
Space bears.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah, technically.
my god, I finally found where
I mean,
my
it's not
stands
an
are.
alien in the sense that Mr. Gris is originally from Earth. Like
Right.
if it's shit humans blasted into space and then fell back down, I mean that doesn't classify as alien for me.
Okay.
Which I guess in this way, Return of the Mammalians could have been even worse. Like imagine if the mammalians were actually just aliens from somewhere else and not even from Earth, which would be like this is as stupid as that is. This is like the entire premise of aliens playing any role in the story and world of Splatoon doesn't make any sense because like it's like they do not add anything. Like why would there be aliens if like the weird shit that's happening in the world of Splatoon could be caused by is like an example of that where you don't need aliens if you can have an explanation of how humans have made experiments and put creatures into space that then came back to Earth, which like for the Inklings it would seem like it's an alien because it came from outer space, but actually it's because of the humans, which is like the whole point of the world building and setting of Splatoon, I think.
Yeah, alien plot would be hashtag bad. My screen going dark because I've just been sitting here. Okay. I have found the art book page, and I'm trying to get it on screen. This is the page that I'm referring to. I assume you will see it. You'll see it in a little bit. So I'm seeing in the chat, I'm having stutters. Is it my shit Wi-Fi or your shit Wi-Fi? It might be my shit Wi-Fi. It probably is my shit Wi-Fi.
It could also be both.
Yeah. It could be both. Anyways, here's the male marina, which it doesn't actually say if that's what that is, but I assume that is what that is, because I think down here, with these like little tiny marinas, it's kind of like I think the idea was having like different parts of like Marina's like identity or like personality like shown like as part of like her memories. So
I didn't even notice that this was supposed to be like a male version of Marina. I mean, it's literally only the chest that's different,
yeah,
so
it's only the chest, but it's like I. Oh, and also the hair. The hair is also a little bit different. Like in the back, it's short in the back, and also the eyelashes are
oh yeah.
smaller too. There's only like one eyelash. Like there's also baby Marina.
Baby Marina is cute.
Baby Marina. Proving my Octoling reproduction theory correct. Thank God. But yeah, very annoying that most of the text in Bonkata Walker is just like absolutely gibberish square script and like not much of it's translatable.
Yeah, but I mean that's the case like for all the art books, or like at least for the High Color Walker as well.
I mean, even with High Walker, I mean, there was like a bunch of square script, but for some reason it feels like Bon Walker is like even less explanations for things. But I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe bias. I don't know, recency bias or something. I just got back. Why is the #1 rated salesman 1997 up there? Because I like him. Next question. You guys have no idea how much I like Spamton. Will not elaborate.
Well, maybe some idea.
Maybe some idea.
Looking at your recent videos that weren't Splatoon related.
Yes, and only like the Spore Spamton that was made with pure love from my soul.
Yeah.
God, yeah, I need to do more art book translations. I was literally like going to end the stream so I could help MK with the Artist Splatoon 3 stuff. But it just turned into lore chat, which is fine. Imagine the day Kai actually somehow, some way, gets the job of being an official NOA translator for the Splatoon games. I like almost like genuinely considered like applying for a job at Nintendo, like for the translation, or for like localization stuff. And I ended up not doing that. I got scared. Maybe I could. I don't
Also,
think my
I
Japanese
guess,
is that good. No.
but I also think that it also has downsides. Like you know of all the stuff beforehand and you can't talk about it with anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. At the very least, though, I think what would be ideal for me, what would be ideal is, can I get early copies? Can I get early copies of Raiders, please? Give me, please, 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 please. I feel like if I was not in America, like if I was like in Europe, like if I was, I feel like I feel like Nintendo of Europe is more generous with content creators and stuff. Like on a scale of like most generous to like least generous, like Europe more generous, America, Japan absolutely not.
Generous in what way?
Generous in the sense of like working with like collaborating with fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like thinking
I'm trying to think
about
of examples, but I do remember
Octoboy,
they
I believe
yeah, Octoboy, exactly.
yeah, Octoboy getting like hired at Nintendo even though like I think he had videos that were taken down like for like using
Yeah.
mods like on Splatoon and they still hired him.
I think it was specifically like the dev camera stuff where he was
Yeah.
doing like custom camera shots and stuff, and that's like, nope.
Yeah, nope. And then they gave him a job. I'm honestly surprised NOA got multiple competitive players to collab in the first place. Like, right? Like, that's the kind of shit that gives me hope. Like, come on. Come on. Give me Raiders.
I can definitely be trusted with
I can be.
unreleased sources of Splatoon lore info.
Totally. I can totally be trusted. Except I think if I was entrusted with this, like, I would go silent. I would not be, sharing information.
I mean, of course.
Of course. See, Nintendo
But
shows.
you could also ask Nintendo, like, they would have to give you like the entire fucking Switch too, basically. You could pull up to Nintendo, hey,
Hey,
Have a Switch 2 you don't need anymore.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
And Splatoon Raiders.
And Splatoon Raiders for me, the the CEO of Splatoon lore, who has gotten numerous people to purchase your games. I am advertising for you for free, except I'm also getting money off of this. Anyways, can I get Splatoon Raiders for
I
free?
can pay you in exposure.
I'm paying. Yeah, you get exposure from me. Didn't one person get a letter from Nintendo because of how close their fake mod was to, or just a fake trailer using mods? I don't. I have not heard about that. It probably was like. I mean, they could have gotten struck down for making a fake trailer if it was like. If it was like misleading people, or if it was using like modded footage or something. And not necessarily if it was actually close to how Raiders is. It wasn't Raiders, but I think someone got their tweet DMCA'd on Twitter. That sounds more correct. The octoling reproduction theory. I'm like, should I save this for... Oh my god, it's almost 5 p.m. Maybe I should save this for, the Saturday stream. We've done a lot of lore talk without Cosmic.
Yeah, that's true. We shouldn't go over everything we want to talk about.
Yeah, I guess in that case, if people want to save up some questions for us and things for us to talk about on Saturday for a more proper stream, that would be nice. Also, wait, what the hell? Your gamepad's still live? Yes, I plugged it in when I went up to take a piss earlier. Play one ranked game. No.
No.
No. If you want to play Splatoon Raiders early, just say you want to play test the game. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's real easy to just be like, hi. Hello Nintendo, please give me your video game for free. I literally know people. I literally know people who worked at Nintendo. I have a friend who I went to language school with. I think right now he works at Capcom right now. But before that he worked at Nintendo for like 10 years, and I call him like my uncle who worked at Nintendo. He did he did like I think he did back-end stuff for like the Switch and the Wii U. Which is crazy.
Interesting.
Anyways, I'm like, oh yeah, give me an in at Nintendo, please. I do know, there was someone who I was friends with, but I haven't talked with in many years, who, I think is, used to be customer service, but now is like, I think now is done like playtesting and stuff for Nintendo. Hashtag my connections. My connections. There's hope for me. Guy sent for 500 years to jail after accidentally leaking Splatoon 6 lore. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo's probably gonna haunt you in hell for all eternity after doing that.
Yeah, if they don't already, like, want to kill me for, insulting their localization and sharing images of their paid art books to the masses.
Terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, they'll kill me. They'll kill me for that. I think the most likely route, if it ever happens, would be if I get a journal, like a journalist, like an early copy. But we will see about that. I kind of have my doubts, but you never know. You never know. It's my copium. All right. I think it's time to nuke this stream. We've been at this how long? It's been oh, okay. It's been almost 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, it's been like
Yeah.
4 hours. If you count the first stream that I nuked pretty early on. All right. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming by and watching. Again, on Saturday, we will be doing a more proper stream with like me and Artie and Cosmic Cloud are planning on doing a stream together. And we haven't really decided what we're going to do, but maybe it will be more lore talking like this. So, yeah. Come by for that instead. Forgot to check. I always forget to check my YT email. If Nintendo sent me something, I would low-key probably wouldn't see it. Oh my, I don't even have a YouTuber email. I'm like, fucking contact me on Twitter. I just make myself like purposely hard to contact, but I probably should set up a business email just in case. Just in case. All right. Alrighty, I never know how to finish a stream. Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.